Moshe Rabbeinu went up to Shemayim to receive the Torah, and very shortly he's informed, Lech Reid, Hashem says, go down. The Klal Yisrael have sinned, and they're involved with the Chet Egel. At which point Hashem says to Moshe, a very interesting expression, Hanichali, leave me. Rashi explains that actually Hashem was offering a Pesach, an opening. Hashem was saying to Moshe, if you daven, I'll save the Jewish nation. If not, Achaleim. If not, I will destroy them. Apparently Rashi is telling us that the future of the entire Jewish nation was dependent on one fact. If Moshe will daven, they'll continue to exist. If not, Hashem will destroy them, man, woman, and child. This Rashi is very difficult to understand. If in fact the Jewish nation had sinned so egregiously that it was worthy to destroy them to a person, then how is it possible that one person's davening could change that? If they're worthy to be killed, davening is interesting, davening is important, but how could it possibly make such a difference to save an entire nation? And I believe the answer to this question is based on understanding how davening functions. One system of davening should be rather perplexing. Let's imagine for a minute a woman is sick, and an entire tzibur, 200 people gather together crying for an hour, beautiful tehillim, an outpouring of emotion. Here's the question. The people may have changed, but the woman didn't. Whatever she did to be worthy of living or not living still remains. She might be unconscious. She may be unaware of anyone even gathering to daven. How could their tefillahs help her? And the answer to that question is based on understanding how Hashem created the world. There's such a concept called din, and there's such a concept called rachamim. Din means absolute justice. What you did, you're held accountable for. What you did, you're responsible for. Hashem wanted to create the world with midas hadin, but if it could be, Hashem saw the world cannot exist that way. Why? Because it would be so demanding, so exacting, that no human being would be able to survive. Therefore, Hashem introduced something called rachamim. And rachamim means mercy. Mercy means you have to understand, keep in mind where the person is coming from. They're mitigating factors, mitigating circumstances. It's not only black and white. It's not only what came out. You have to keep in mind all of the mitigating circumstances that are involved. There's always a balance between din and rachamim. One of the functions of tefillah is to ask Hashem to introduce more rachamim, use more mercy in the equation. In the case of the woman who might be sick, it might well have been that she was decreed to die. It could well be that what she did was so egregious, so serious that Hashem decreed that her life is over. But we ask Hashem, please introduce more mercy into the equation. The woman doesn't change, her actions don't change, but the system of judgment changes. So now it may be that the woman before was slated to die, but now when we introduce more mercy into the system, she now will live. And in fact, I believe that's the answer to this Rashi. Moshe Rabbeinu was informed that the Jewish nation had sinned according to the system of judgment of din and at time in place. There's no question the entire Jewish nation should have been destroyed. Hashem was saying to Moshe, you could change it. Why? Because tefillah, davening, has a power to introduce more mercy into the system. Not the people will change, but the system of judgment will be changed, and it could well be that they will survive, and in fact that's what happened. Because of Moshe Rabbeinu's one tefillah, he changed the course of history. The Jewish nation was slated to die, slated to be destroyed. Hashem said daven, Moshe Rabbeinu daven, and it changed the future of the Jewish nation. It changed the entire course of humanity. And I think this Rashi is a powerful illustration of the power of tefillah. If one man's tefillah can change the destiny of an entire nation, we see the tremendous impact, not because of his merit, not because of even the merit of the Jewish people, but because it introduces more mercy into the system. Hashem, please have mercy, please judge differently, and in fact, it can make the difference of salvation or the opposite.